Hi everyone, it's Krista and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're not new, hello again. So this is my channel. I love to do DIYs on a budget, Dollar Tree DIYs, thrift flips, farmhouse and rustic, REITs, and seasonal decor. So if you like what you see here, you know what to do. Hit that red subscribe button. Also leave me comments. I love to hear what you guys think, and also give me a thumbs up. That helps my channel. You can also follow me over on Instagram, Pinterest, and TikTok. And I also have an Etsy shop, which you will see some of these kits that I make are in my shop. But today is all about For the Love of Crafting, and we're crafting anything. And I'm your host, and so is Rustic and Lace, my friend Brenda, Rustic and Lace DIY. Go check her out. Her link is down below, but more about that in a minute. First, let's get into DIY number one. So today I'm doing Valentine's Day because we could craft anything, and I wanted to get these kits out for you guys in case anybody was interested in getting some. So I'm going to be using some ribbon, some paints, that greenery you saw there, and this 14-inch round that I'm using. First thing I'm doing is I am painting the round in the red. I think it's country red. And then the pink I'm using is vintage rose. And these are the pieces that you get in the kit. Now you can either get this with the round or without the round. The high I also did in pink. Without the round, you would get the high and then that little half a circle there with the hearts cut out. I put a bow on it. I didn't show making the bow because you guys, I show you guys my bow making all the time. And then some greenery underneath. This one was super easy. The kit is so easy to do, and I absolutely love it. And then I stuck this little wooden heart that I had that comes in a pack from, I think I got it from Hobby Lobby. And there it is. I put a little hanger on it. Really easy, you guys. So simple, my kits. And really, you know, cute to have. And that you could actually keep up longer. So yes, today is For the Love of Crafting. You are crafting anything. There will be a link down below with the playlist of everyone who is participating this month. And also Brenda's link to her channel will also be down below. Please go check everyone out, you guys, okay? They're all talented crafters. So now DIY number two. This one I really love. So this one, I took some paints again. I'll let you know what colors they are when we get to them. This scrapbook paper from Hobby Lobby. This is a heart lock, like the key to my heart, that I cut out on my laser machine. And this one is my favorite, guys. So the lock, the top part there, that's supposed to look like metal, I wanted this to look rustic. So, because that's my vibe. That's what I like is rustic. But you could paint it any way you like. I used, it's called Rusted Pipe. And then the key I also did in the same color paint, Rusted Pipe. It's just acrylic paint that I'm using here. And I painted the whole key. And then the lock part, the inside there, I did black. Now this comes in 3 pieces. So you're getting the main heart with the lock and then 2. So it's really sturdy because you're going to put one on the back, glue it on, and then one in the front. So I'm just tracing it out on that scrapbook paper that I got from Hobby Lobby, you guys. I love the scrapbook paper. And then I cut the center, of course, for the lock. Now we're going to take some Mod Podge and I'm just going to pour that on top, spread it out nice and evenly, and then I'm going to stick that on with the Mod Podge. Now, this scrapbook paper is wrinkly, like it's supposed to look wrinkly. And you got to really press it down for it to stick. So just a heads up on that. But it does stay down. You just got to make sure you keep pressing it down, pressing it down. And then I put this one on the back part of the heart. Then I'm going to go around and whatever's, you know, hanging over the edges, I'm going to sand off with my little sander. And now I'm going to go around the edges with my dark sealing wax. This is by Kills. It is in my Amazon shop. That link is down below. I use this a lot because I like making rustic, vintage, rug, you know, just I like the old look, basically. So that's what I'm doing here. And I'm just going around the edges with this stencil brush from Dollar Tree. It's a Dollar Tree stencil brush. And I rub it with my fingers. And it just makes it look really old. Now, I did the center of the lock as well. And I did do around all of the hearts, too. The 2 heart pieces where the scrapbook paper is. I want it to look really old, guys. That's my vibe. That's what I like. But like I said, if you don't like it, you don't even have to use the scrapbook paper. You could just paint this whole thing if you want to. This is just what I did with it. I'm just showing you different ways that you can use these kits. And I know a lot of you say, well, what if I can't afford the kit? What if I can't get it? then you don't have to get it. I mean, I like to show these because a lot of my viewers like to get these kits because they like to recreate what I'm making. And I do price my things really low compared to others. So I try to make them really reasonably priced for you guys. And I also stick in here all the time other, stuff that you could do. Now, you could get a heart from the Dollar Tree and you can cut out scrap paper, you can use stickers, you can use whatever you want, and you can make your own lock, guys. You can make your own lock just like this. You just got to use your imagination. And everything I do here is for inspiration. So just think about it for a minute, and I'm sure you could figure something out because I could have did this with cardboard. I make hearts with cardboard all the time. So yeah, you can make your own. Really simple stuff. And all of these, most of these that I cut out are files that I get on Etsy too. So if you have your own laser cut machine, if you have your own Cricut, then you can do that. You can do it yourself. So then I'm putting the lock in the center there. I glued both pieces on front and back. And now I'm going to make the tag that I'm going to put on there. It says the key to my heart. I just wrote it with a marker myself. And I'm just like roughing up the edges of the tag. These tags I get from Hobby Lobby. They're really sturdy tags. I like them because they don't rip when I do what I need to do with them. And I just went around the edges with the dark wax because I want this to look old too. So everything's like tied in together. And I love the way this came out. Now each one of these pieces is available in my shop for sale already made as well. So you can just purchase it if you don't want to make it in my shop too. And next I'm going to make, these are my raggy bows. And all you do is you take your you take your fabric that I ripped into strips and you just keep looping it back and forth and use as many colors or, as many different kinds that you want. I even put lace on here as well that I stained with some coffee. And then you just bring it up, tie it in a knot, and then I double knot it in the back and I kind of like fluff it up, move my little loops around. And it's supposed to look messy. It's supposed to look like a messy bow. And I love these kind of bows because they're not supposed to be perfect. Because sometimes when I make perfect bows, I struggle. I'm still struggling, but I use my Bodabra and I love it. So, and that's also available in my Amazon shop if you guys would like to get a Bodabra. But they sell them at Hobby Lobby too, but it might be cheaper on Amazon. And then I just tied it on. I left some extra string on it on the back and I tied it on to the little lock part. And now I'm going to stick it down with some hot glue and put a little rustic, that's a heart button that I got on Amazon as well. And now I'm going to tie a piece of red twine or string with the key and the little tag. And I'm going to tie that onto the other side of my lock. And just tie it in the back. And I also put a little dab of glue where the knot is so I know that it's going to stay put, not move around. And then I cut the excess off. And then there it is. Look how cute it is. So now all of these shelf scissors that I sell come with little stands. It's a triangle stand. And you just take it and you take the triangle part and you stick it in the slit. And then you glue it to the back of your little shelf sitter that you made. And look at how cute it is. And it just stands up on its own. I love that. There it is, you guys. I think it turned out so cute. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. So now DIY number 3. So this is another one I made on my machine. Sorry, guys. But these, you guys, you could buy just the letters and get your own round from the Dollar Tree if you want. You don't have to get the round from me. I give you different options so that you could get it at a lower price. So first I went in with some gel stain. This is my new favorite thing at Hobby Lobby. I found these in little bottles. That one was oak and you just put it on. I use a baby wipe and then you wipe the excess off with a paper towel. Really easy. And then the letters in Word I'm going to do with the red. All of these I'm using the same red except the last one. I'm using the country red. I like that. And then now we're going to glue them on to our little, now this one is a 12-inch that I did. So you can get the letters or the rounds in 12 or 14-inch. So yeah. And then also they sell these, you guys, at Hobby Lobby. They sell the hello in the wood section, and you can get the letters and spell love yourself if you wanted to. And then I didn't show this bow, making this bow. I just put some wired bow and then some fabric bows on top. And then I stuck some of this greenery. Now the greenery I'm using is that boxwood greenery from Walmart. And I stuck the bow on the side this time. And I think this one turned out super cute too. But see how easy these are to make? They're super fast. And now DIY number 4, because it's basically just painting and making a bow and just decorating it any way you like. So now we're going to use Mod Podge. This stuff's from the Dollar Tree, guys, the easy stuff. I'm going to use some paints. I'm also going to use my dark wax again, some ribbon, and a solo wood flower. I've had these solo wood flowers forever, you guys. I don't think I've bought any in like years. But there's the solo wood flower. Now this I did cut out the little cupid, but I think they sell those at Hobby Lobby too in a pack. I'm using some scrapbook paper, and then these are like those paper leaves that you could get at Hobby Lobby. And then this heart is from Dollar Tree, and some cardboard. So now I'm going to show you how you use the cardboard, okay? This is what you could do with the cardboard. So I took it and I traced out the heart. Now I'm going to glue it to the top of the heart from the Dollar Tree because I want it to, the cardboard can be flimsy, so I wanted to glue it on top. Now I'm going to take some Mod Podge and I'm going to put that all over the cardboard. Okay, this is going to help us stick down the scrapbook paper. Now I'm just ripping the scrapbook paper. Okay, I don't want clean edges. I want it to look ripped, torn. I'm going to make different textures on this heart. It's going to look super cool. I love doing texture stuff. I think it looks neat and different. It makes it unique, and it also makes it, this is my look, this is what I like, so I like the rustic part, but you could just leave it, any way you want. This is just, for you guys to give you an idea of what you can do with stuff. And then I ripped the edges off. Once I dried the Mod Podge, I ripped the edges off because you want it to be sturdy. And then I'm going to take some plaster paint by Waverly. This is a chalk paint, and I'm going to paint the whole thing. Okay, I even painted the scrapbook paper because I wanted it to all be the same color because the scrapbook paper was a little shiny. Then you're going to take your heating tool. Now, the part of Mod Podge that I did on this side, I made sure it wasn't dry. It was still wet. And then you put the paint over it, and it works like a crackle, almost like if you used glue, regular Elmer's glue. Same effect with the Mod Podge. So that's what I did, and look at the crackle effects. Now we have the crackle effect, the scrapbook paper, and now I'm ripping because I want to see some of that correlated part of the actual cardboard to come through as well. So now you have 3 textures, guys, okay, which is super cool. Look at how cool that is. I don't know. I just love this. I love doing mixed media type of art. And then I'm going to take my dark wax. I'm going to go around the edges with it, all over, and I'm going to hit all those little nooks and crannies where I ripped. And I'm just using a stencil brush with this stuff, you guys. It's really easy. It's a wax, so you just rub it. You can use a baby wipe if you get too much and wipe it off. That's what's great about this. And now that you have the Mod Podge on this, it's really easy to wipe off too. It'll come right up. So I went around all the edges. I also went around the ripped areas because I want those to like stand out. And then I'm just using my finger to rub, and I'm just dabbing a little bit. And you could see where I, cut it, and, ripped it, which is super cool. And then I'm going to use my little Cupid here with the bow and arrow, and I did him in barn red. This time I used a darker red. I wanted a little bit of darker reds on this one. And then I went around the edges of him as well. So everything kind of goes together with that dark wax. These parts you could skip if you don't like the wax part and you don't like to make edges. You could also use some antique wax by Waverly, and you can do the edges with that too if you don't have the dark wax or you don't want to get it. Then I took the lace that I stained with coffee, and I got my lace on Temu, guys. It's very cheap. And I laid it across the heart, and then I took this ribbon that I got from Dollar Tree that says I picked you with little hearts on it. And I stuck that in the middle of the lace. Now my solo wood flower, I'm going to glue in the center of the heart. And then I'm going to glue down my little Cupid on the one side there where the crackle is. Okay. And then I'm going to glue my paper flowers around the little flower that's in the center there. And I like the pops of red on this with the neutrals. I think it just looks so cool. I like to do that a lot with the pops of color here and there. And I think it looks really nice. I like how everything is tied together with this. I love this. Now this, of course, is not for sale. I'm keeping this one for me. But there it is, you guys. I hope you guys like everything. Let me know what you think down below. Don't forget to go check everyone out in the description box. All my links are down there. My Etsy shop link is down there too if you'd like to check out my shop. And I want to thank you guys for watching. And happy Valentine's Day. We're getting close. But I will make sure that I have more videos up for Valentine's Day. Thanks for watching, everyone. And don't forget to subscribe. And as always, remember, stay crafty. Bye.